Welcome back, music fans. Fine Music, episode 560. Woo! Some kind of milestone. And of course, I'm happy to say that our leadoff man, Fred Whitlock, will lead this episode. Go ahead, Fred.
Well, I have a few jazz fusion albums and some soul music today. First group is FORQ, FORQ. Their new album is called For a Big Party. Came out in December, and it might be their sixth album out. I'm not sure. It's cool jazz jams throughout the whole thing. They create a great groove. Henry Hay is the composer and keyboard player in this group, and he founded the band with Michael League, who's from Snarky Puppy. Funk, fusion, rock, electronica is all thrown into this, and they have Chris McQueen on guitar. It's a great groove. It's an adventure in groove and surrealism, someone said in an article. It was their lead off title, Adventure and Groove and Surrealism. It has a vibrant blend of genres and unexpected turns in their music. It's a mixture of textures, and the band just sizzles. So I would recommend that album if you like jazz fusion, jazz rock. My next group that I discovered has been around for a while, Butcher Brown. They're a five-piece band out of Virginia, and their latest album is Letters from the Atlantic. It's a great mixture of jazz, hip hop, house music, soul, funk, and it blends all together with guest vocalists and some couple of rappers. But it's all sounding cosmic and dreamy, and the lead instrument actually that keeps this groove going is the drums. It's inventive drumming. It keeps the chemistry rolling throughout the music and creates a great atmosphere with the band. They capture the whole East Coast music scene quite well, and their use of electronics is very inventive. Sometimes it gets into deep, spacey funk. It's a great mixture of genres, and they effortlessly go from one groove to another and makes it very interesting. Then I found out about Tinder Sticks, and they've been around since 1993, and I've just discovered this group. They've been around for 3 decades in British music scene. They've created their own kind of soul genre music. Stuart Staples is on vocals. It's an emotionally charged album. It really is delicate, and they have a unique identity as a band, moody and introspective, emotionally charged. This is their 14th album, and it's got a touch of 70s soul strings in it, and then some songs have a touch of Memphis horns. It's very intriguing. It's laid back, dreamy. Shimmering keyboards go through it, unique, delicately, and they've got quite an identity. They're making music in their own world. It's music, soul music of their own creation. And I would say if you like something different, try this group, Tinder Sticks. Then Ghost Note has a new album out. It came out in December 24, and it's called Mustard and Onions. They're founded by a drummer and keyboard player Robert Sputt and percussionist Nate Worth, who's also was once in Snarky Puppy. It has some of the songs have a Tower of Power Parliament feel to it. Others have maybe a touch of Curtis Mayfield in it. It's definitely got a 70s vibe. Uh, some of the laid back tunes sort of have a Isaac Hayes groove to it. It's definitely great music if you like soul funk. And Marcus Miller is a guest star on bass here, and blues guitarist Eric Gale is on guitar on a couple of cuts. Trombone Shorty shows up on a cut. It's the vibes are great. Like I said, it's a touch of fusion, a touch of soul. The solos are great, and it starts out with a song called JB's Out There, Baby, and it's a homage to James Brown. So that tells you where this band is at. So if you dig that type of house synthesizer, soul, jazz fusion, this is an album to pick up. Mustard and
And it looks
Onion.
like there's 7 guys in the band.
Yeah, it's quite a groove they set.
Mhm.
And finally, a vibraphonist, Sasha Berliner, she has a new album out called Phantom, Fantome, and it just came out recently. It's her third album. She's only 26 years old. And according to Wikipedia, when she was in high school, she was trying out for drums. And they said they had enough drummers and they asked her to play vibraphone. And she didn't even know what the instrument was.
Hmm.
But she's become an expert at it, a beautiful player. She has quite a knack and a groove with this instrument, and her quartet just nails it. Uh, it's precise, and the moods and textures just are captivating. And someone called her one of the best musicians on the jazz scene today. It shifts patterns and with such grace, and it has great collaborations with trumpet players and horns and sax. It's elegant in every way in the arrangements and the writing. So I would say, her vision on vibraphone is she's going to have a great career ahead of her. So check her out if you haven't heard her before.
Thank you, Fred. Great investigations there. Great things for us to investigate. Let us move on.